Alrighty. Firing up client. I haven't fired up yet today. Eldron, got a couple packs off the store. Thank you for the support, buddy. I appreciate it. Alright, we're going with this guy right here. He's in my Imperium set. Am I going to put propulsion on? I'm going to use a different chip. Yeah. So we'll see what ships he's got. So let's see here. And how long have I got on training here? Oh, I got 489 hours left on this booster. So he's training into capitals now. He's playing with the big boys now. So yeah, he's got a lot of training to do at that. So let's see here. While I'm in high sec, is there anything else that I want to claim up here? Let's see. I think I want to take these skill points on this character too, so redeem all these. Leave that there. I think that I used all my skill points in it previously, so I have 1.1 million. So all right, now I'm gonna jump him down to here. Nope. One jump transport to consciousness. Well, of course it will. That's what I'm trying to do. All right. So here we are. And what ships do I have here? Oh, you know what? The only ships that I have here are small ratting ships. Everything else is PvP that's bigger. Except for the Auto Drake, but the Auto Drake turned out to be really anemic. It just, even, you know, when I put multiple of them together, it just didn't live up to my expectations on what it could do. I mean, it's got 373 DPS, and when you put like 4 of them together, you know, you've got 1200 DPS or whatnot. But it's just not very much, you know? So you'd have to put more of them together, and then kind of what's the point? But I guess the point of it was it's only 112 million. So yeah. So okay, this side's not going to work. Let me bring up another account. The other one I know has ships, but they might be too big. And I might need to take an escort. This character here.
Skill training completed. Skill training completed.
All right, she does not have anything that she's training. Let's see what she's in her training clone, and she's got the BOI 10. And what do we got here? We got a bunch of stuff. I ended up redeeming one of the packs that we have on sale, the 2-for-1. I redeemed a Genesis, and just to see kind of what it was looking like, and it gave me some stuff. It gave me 1.5 million and 4 of the specialist boosters, so it's pretty good. All right, let's see here. And how much skill points does she have? Oh, she only has 60,000 unallocated. I'm totally giving this to her. All right, so. And we're going to put in a genius. And she's got the implant here. And even though I jump out of this character that has the implant that gives you the extra 10% duration on these, when I jump out, the timer will not change. The timer is based upon what you have when you consume it. So, right, make sure it's okay to redeem all of these here. Yes. And then, if for some reason the screen goes opaque, after you redeem something sometimes, I don't know why, but it does. So. Redeem this as well. Three skill points have I got now? Ooh, 2 million. Okay. That'll be nice. I don't have anything that I need right this second to use it on, so I'm not going to, but it's just nice to have a little bit of skill points sitting in here for when you're trying to do something and you realize, oh, I didn't have this skill trained at all. And then, you know, you bump it up to 3 or 4. So, and this gave me extra time on this. It's normally 24 days, and now I am 26.9 and 26 days, 9 hours. So, there we go. So, I'm happy with how she's looking. Okay, so now let's jump her to, oh gosh. Where am I going? Well, it looks like I'm going here. This is like the only place down there. The only one that's down there. So I don't know what all these implants are. Oh yeah, it's a little bit of a set of missile stuff. Okay. It's not real expensive implants. It's yeah. All right, do I have my ship here? I don't. Okay, so I've got this right here, a Paladin, which is really good at running sites out here. But let's see where my other ship is. Right. Let's go.
Warp drive active. Warp drive
Jump
active.
here. Dock him up.
Warp drive
Yeah,
active.
no, it's only an independent site that's here. Not a really great site.
Docking request accepted.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Luffy 111 just followed.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Taro_Terror just followed.
All right, so McLuffy, Reverb, Taratera,
Welcome
thank you for
to
the
the
follows.
Dragons.
And
Carpet
Carbet, welcome.
just followed.
So, here is this very nice looking ship. And this one is it's a great ship. And it looks great too with this police skin. All right. So, this one has propulsion, but it's a little bit different. It's a jump.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Looney just followed.
Independence.
Welcome to the Dragons.
S1 Lentscope just followed.
So, Lant and Scope, thank you for the follows. Some frigates, sentries. Is this considered? It's unrated. Second room. You know, there's a lot of ships in here, but and there's a chance that it escalates. The escalation's kind of fun. I wouldn't want to take a Golem on it though. Golem is just too expensive. The only reason I'm like willing to do this one out here is because the site has to be scanned down. I can't have hostiles aren't going to just run in here and surprise me landing on just one of the regular sites. So 45. So like I'm not too worried about it, you know. And if it escalates, that'd be fun. So
Warp drive active.
I will, though, put myself in fleet. Standing fleet, in case I need to holler for help. But they might just laugh at me with war stuff going on, because I don't know whether or not there's any deployment or whatnot going on. If there's any deployment, you know, both sides, Horde and Imperium, if there's deployment going on and you holler for help while you're out ratting, they're like, what the fuck, man? Where have you been? Why aren't you here shooting with us? That's exactly what you'll get. Did I get the stained glass put in? Oh, you mean behind me? That's not stained glass, but yeah, it kind of looks kind of cool, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's actually some posters that I had made for another game. So, and they just happen to fit the window there almost perfectly, and so when the light shines through them, they look actually really good. Yeah, it's a really cool effect. So, and it's purely by accident. You know? So, yeah. Alright, going in.
Warp drive active.
I believe that this, yeah. I believe that the, what I can do about 80. I think while I'm... Ooh, there are actually a lot of ships here, huh? Here, let's just do it right here. Right. Little boom boom.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Crazy Oso 2014 just
I love the
followed.
smart bombs on this. Isn't that awesome? wonder if I should bring a... Nah, I probably don't need to. This is all... these are all drones. So they're not really going to have loot. So not going to be much point in looting them.
A module has run out of charges.
Probably the last two here. All right, I got my bastion turning off. Get that turned off.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Base
Base.
20011 just followed.
Welcome. All right, we're going to use the micro jump. No loot to pick up. Okay. Barely hurt my shields. I'll give it one rep. No dunk salvage drones. Dunk salvage drones are not the shit. The dunk ones are way too costly, and Tech 2 work better. So dunk you only use if you have shit drone salvage skills. And then they're way better if you don't have high skills. If you have the max skills, you don't want to use them at all. You actually will reduce your efficiency. So, yeah. Himshal, thank you. Is it possible to sneak around for the data and relics with the defenses? So you're talking like the ghost and the other sites? No, because there's a timer that starts and you have to do it quick. You can, if it's one of those sites, you can get in, grab one of the cans really quick and get out. Sometimes you can get two. If those things blow up on you, your ship is most likely gone. You have to have a ship with a pretty good tank. We've got more. Oh, is it going to let me go? Okay. Well then, I'll take it. And thank you. It was a relatively cheap scanner. Well, you can see how far you can push it. That's for sure. That's part of the fun of it, right? Seeing how far you can actually push things. I mean, why not?
Welcome to the Dragons.
Leola just followed.
Oh, I'm a little too far away now. Oh, yeah, I'm a little bit further away than I expected to be. Okay, well, it is what it is. Are they coming? Come on, let me shoot one at them. Get them coming my way. If they're too far to hit, but because they'd be within 56. Closer yet? Come on. I mean, I could jump again. Gosh, do I need to? I think I kind of screwed myself up here. It's like even these guys out here. Let me throw one. Oh, can I? Can I even throw one that far? Let me see. All I gotta do is fire at him and then they'll be potentially hostile. Wait, he's out there all by himself? Why? That's kind of weird. All right. Let's start shooting at this now.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Kessel Direct just followed.
So, welcome, thank you for the follow. Everything else seems to be coming close. Are they coming closer? I hope they are. Otherwise, I'm going to have to move again. Right, are they moving closer? They are moving closer. It's an independent drone? Yeah, in an independent site. Oh, I should have thought of that.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Neil 1138 just followed.
Neil, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Welcome to the Dragons.
You know what?
Partonia's just followed.
Going to oh, I can't shoot that. That's too far out. Okay, let's see here. Missile range script. Missile range script. Now let's see what kind of range we can get. We can get further out there. 79. All right, 79 is much better. I'm gonna have a little bit harder time hitting the small stuff, but that's much better. And that one is 78. Next one.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Zardo just followed.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Pluff Carter just followed.
Gata and Zato, welcome. And Donis. So it's going to take a few more volleys to take these out, just because they are they're so small, and I'm flinging torpedoes at them. Nanobot, thank you.
A module has run out of charges. I'm changing my scripts again. Missile precision. Help me with hitting these small guys. Oh, a couple more just appeared. I should have just stayed right where I was, you know? It was actually not a bad
Not too bad of a spot for hitting them. Or these other ones. I'm right in between both of them. The sentient spearhead Alvis out there. He's the furthest one out. I'm gonna just throw one volley at him. And then, yeah, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna do this again. We're gonna go to distance again. Let's reload this. All right, be able to hit him. Where does it go? 79. Miss Cassandra, thank you. Everything else is, they're just about in range. One thing I don't have on this is a tractor beam, and I sometimes wish that I did. This one might have loot in it. I won't hit him, but I'm showing aggro towards him, so hopefully he flies towards me. Mac beer, thank you. All right, take him out. They're just in range. They might be the last ones. Then I can release my bastion and I can micro jump down to that loot. It's done. Thank you. Orthonon, thank you.
A module has run out of charges.
Ah! Oh, there's more. But wait, there's more. Oh, and there's a lot more. All right. Well, let's get him moving closer so I can hit him. Problem is that I'm throwing torpedoes at these little frigates. This would have been a better sight for the paladin because it's instantaneous on shooting. Raider, you're welcome. And thank you for the kudos. Oh, is that too... No, I can hit him. Just these other guys are getting closer. If they get close enough, I can use my smart bombs. And that works really well. Maybe I'll let them get closer. Just keep going after the big stuff. Getting a little bit closer. They got to be within like 6. Am I ratting in a raven? Oh, I'm doing a sight. Let's see here. They got to be within 6K. So let that last one, there'd be 4 of them getting close. So they're nice, getting nice and close to me here. Those ones are staying at about 7K out, okay.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Dragoneer just followed.
Dragoneer, welcome. Alright, the ones that are close enough, got them taken care of. Do I just die if I'm bashing it up and I get blopped? Well, I won't. That's why I'm doing it. Okay, so the answer is yes, if I wasn't paying attention. The answer is also that there's nobody else in here, and I am gated. Like there's a gate between. There's 2 gates between me and anybody else potentially coming in, which is plenty of time to see a hostile come in. They have to combat scan me down and such. So it's plenty of time. If I was just doing a haven or something like that, well then that might be a different story now, wouldn't it? Alright, so I'm gonna have to slow boat to this. I don't have a tractor beam on this. Normally I run Rage, and normally I use Missile Precision. Gives me a lot more DPS. So now I just gotta slow boat to that. It's going to be painful getting there. I hope it has really good loot. It's probably going to be just a little bit good. It's on police. What about a good police song? I actually have one. It's from the viewpoint of the person running, but, you know. Bookmark it and warp back. I have to wait for the site to despawn then, and that might take a while. It'll be more efficient for me to just slow boat to it. Can I fit a frigate in the Raven? Yes, but in a Raven. Does a Raven have a battleship or a frigate escape bay? It may, yeah. Yeah, but this isn't a Raven, and I can see where you're going with this. Like, eject the ship, and then, you know, hop into that and leave your other ship sitting there floating, and go fly over to it and get your shit, and then come back. But there's a lot of risks with doing something like that. A lot. I'm 9K away from it now. Any bets on whether or not the loot's any good? I say it's worth 5 million. That's my guess, 5 million. Happy says 25 million. Worth the ammo. Sign booth. Yeah, this is a golem. Alright, I'm almost there.
Welcome
Well,
to the Dragons.
12 million.
J_E2_Merc just followed.
It was worth the trip. 12 million. Now, it's too bad that I don't have Salvager, too. Oh well. Alright, we're out of here. Gibbs, Mert, thank you. All right. Yep. So. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, see you in the next episode.